What's up, guys? Mud here. Went to the bank today and got some pennies. Now, I've already checked them and made sure that they were circulated. So we're good there. They do have the holes in the bottoms. And I did open that one right there just to make sure. But they do have the holes in the bottoms. And I could see a bunch of memorials on the bottom. So, we know they're circulated. We know they're ready to go. All I gotta do is get to unwrapping them. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with this bottom box. And if there's not enough finds in this bottom box, then we'll move up to the top box. So, we'll get everything situated and squared away. And I'll start on row 1. And if I find anything, I'll bring in. So, hopefully it produces. This will be my first penny box hunt on YouTube. So, bear with me. May take me a little while to get it all straightened out, but all right, well, we can't get to finding anything if we don't start unwrapping them, so I'll see you on the first find. All right, guys, I just looked over this box. I already opened it, and I just saw that it was circulated, and I really got to looking at them, and I saw this one right here. It was dirty, so it kind of caught my eye. See if we can get it in focus. Probably not. But anyway, that is a 1957. I know it's hard to see. There you go. 1957. So we at least know there's one wheat penny in this entire box. So maybe it'll get better. I don't know. But, I mean, you couldn't ask for more diversity in a box right here. I see memorial cents. We got a wheat penny and plenty of shields. So anyway, I'm going to get to hunting the box. So I will see you on the first find. All right, guys, roll 3. Got our first wheat cent of the box. See, here it is. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe you saw it real fast. I don't know. I didn't see it. Looks pretty good. So it's probably in the 40s or 50s. 1958, last year. So, anyway, we'll add that up here. Also, so far, I have found some good-looking coins there. This blazer of an 81. This 2009. Sorry, 2009. Don't want to touch it too much. One 2009. And then a 1959. So far not too bad out of 3 rolls. So we got one wheatie. Let's see. While I'm here, see if we might find another one. That's a 90s. So I don't see anything that sticks out to me. So anyway, I'll finish hunting the roll, and if I find anything, I'll bring you back in. All right, guys, roll 6. I had one sneak up on me because I had a coin explosion.
What's happening, Scott?
A 1942 wheat cent. It's in pretty good shape. So, see the 1942.
Yes, so many choices.
Oh. We'll look for the DDO on that. So, let's put it under the scope.
Glad to have you. All right, 62 quarter.
Sorry, I had something going in the background there. I'm not seeing anything, but anyway, all right. Well, that's the second week of the box. So let me finish this roll out. I just got a few coins, and then I'll get back with you on the next one.
Choice.
All right, guys, roll 7. I just pulled this 1983 out that we're going to check for the doubling, the DDR. Sorry, I got a kid behind me here.
And he dropped my ice.
And anyway, I've already kind of looked, but look at that die crack. It goes from the edge through the E all the way to the Lincoln Memorial. And then I got to looking at the S. If you look at it, just a second. If you look at it, you can see some doubling right there on the edge of the S. So
I can.
I don't know if it's double die or not.
That's all
But
scratch.
anyway, we'll put it up and we'll double check. Alright, we'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, same roll. It's 1987, supposed to have a D over D. I can't use my hand right now, but you can see on the inside of the D, that line there. And then on the 9, it looks like it's split there on the tail end of the 9. So, like I said, I'll have to double check to make sure it is what it is, but that's what it looks like to me, and looks like some doubling on the 1 also. So,
There you go.
alright, well, I'm going to finish the hunt and the rollout, and then I'll get back with you. Alright guys, roll 12. Only find so far in the roll. It's this 1959 out of Denver. So we'll be checking it for the D over D over D. Go ahead and do that real quick. Reposition that. I don't really see anything, but that is the second 1959 of the box. So we'll add it here. And I have found some 2009s, and these here are ones that I gotta check. These are the good looking coins that I found, and we still only have the 1 wheat cent. I'm sorry, we have 2 wheat cents, one from the 40 and a 1942 and a 1958. So 2 wheat cents, some 90s or 2009s, some good looking coins I'm gonna look through, and then 2 of the 58s. Alright, we'll finish this roll, and if I find anything, I'll bring it back. Alright guys, roll 13. Just pulled this 1974S, and it's in really good shape. So maybe we'll find something else. But anyway, got to finish the roll out, and if I find anything else, I'll bring you back in. Alright guys, roll 17. I pulled this 1983 P out, and I was going to check it for the DDR. And when I had it under the scope, I'll just make this quick. If I can find it. Yep, there it is. Look at that die crack. That is a good die crack right there. So I'll be adding that one to the collection. So anyway, that's all I found on this row so far, is the second coin in, or fifth coin, I'm sorry. So, all right, well, I'll come back if I find something else. All right, guys, roll 20. Got our next find. A 1951 out of Denver wheat cent. Kind of cruddy and nasty looking, but other than that, it's not in too bad a shape. So that's 2 from the 50s right there. And I haven't seen anything else. I'll tell you what, while we got this, let's check for the DDO, the D over S, or the D over D. So let's pull it up the scope here. Get over. It's too cruddy, I think. Let me get it zoomed in as close as I can. Yeah, I can't see anything. So that's just going to be too hard to tell. Scope kind of got all messed up there. Yeah, there's just so much crud on it. You can't tell nothing, but anyway, I may end up cleaning it up and see if I can't find something on it. So, alright, I'll bring you in on the next. Alright guys, roll 31, we got our next find. It's a 1937 out of Denver. And it's not in too bad a shape. So, first 30s on the board. So we got 30s and 40s and 50s. It's may end up being a pretty good box after all. I was kind of worried about it. So, but anyway, 1937. It's not a key date or semi-key date. But while I got you here, might as well hunt this roll here. See, it's a 2017. Because I've got some older ones back there. So, let's see. It's a 93D. Hold on just a second, sorry. Alright, there ain't nothing for that. Got some cool toning to it though. A rainbow toned. See, we got a 96. Here's a 1966. And there's a DDO and a DDR on that. So let's put it up on the screen. 1966. See a little bit behind the E, but I think that's just machine doubling. We'll go up here into In God We Trust. Kind of tore up, really. Alright, let me flip it over since there is a DDR on that also. We'll start over here at United. Look at E Plurus Unum. Not seeing anything. There's FG. Look on 1 cent. Not seeing any extra serifs. But anyway, it's not a bad looking one. Sorry, I'm having a hard time zooming in here. It's in pretty good shape. So I'll add it over here to this, and then see next was 79. There's nothing on the 79 to look for. Oh, look at this Blazer 80D. Now the 1980's got a DDO. The D doesn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at Liberty anyway. See if we can see anything on it. And it's just so, yeah, I don't see anything there. Alright, add that to our Blazer pile. Next one, 76D, nothing there. 12, 15, 88D. There's a wide AM and a serif on the G. Now, I'm not too sure about this one, so I've kind of got a little stack of 88Ds right there. 2004, it is tore up. And the last one is a 2003, which there's nothing there. All right. Roll 32 next. I'll see if we find anything. All right, guys, roll 32. I don't know if you can see it, but look at this, 1976. That is a good looking 76. Add that to the blazer, but that's not why I brought you in. We've got another wheat penny. Now, this one's pretty slick, so hopefully it's older than the 30s. 1919. Holy cow. It's slick, but it's legible. So, hey, you can't beat that. 1919. All right, well, add it to our list here. So far we found 5 wheat pennies and several. These are kind of my good finds. These 2 aren't very good, but the rest of these are pretty good blazers. They were close. I also have 2 58s and 1 59. So, but anyway, if I find anything else, we'll bring in. All right, guys, roll 33. And we've got another wheat cent. And I laid them out. I saw it. It doesn't look as old as the other one, so let's see. 1957 out of Denver. So, not too bad. Another one from the 50s. So, I didn't see anything else that looked like a wheat cent in here. I do see some older ones, but I didn't see anything that looked like a wheat cent. So, all right, we'll hunt the roll. If I find anything else, I'll bring you back in. All right, guys, roll 36. We got our next find. It's a 1951 out of Denver. Wheat cent. Now, the 51 has a DDO, so, and it has the D over S and the D over D. So, let me get you set up here. We'll get over here. Holy moly. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if that's just damage. On the D there. And it kind of looks like just damage. Like something came and just hit that and flattened out that area right there. That's what it looks like to me. So, kind of hesitant calling it anything else. It's just got so much damage on it. But there is a DDO, so let's go over here to Liberty. Kind of hard to tell because all the crud. And look at all that gunk from over the years. I just can't read any of it. I mean, I can, but I can't tell. Anyway, at first I thought that D may have been the D over the S, but I'll get the loop out and look at it and see if I can tell anything different about it. So, anyway, all right, we'll be back. All right, guys, we're at roll 37, and I just pulled an 83 out, and I was looking And look at that die crack. That is a nice die crack on that one. So, y'all make sure you look for these things, because, you know, not everything's going to be doubling. This right here, that's just something else to add to your collection. So, that's all we found so far in this roll. So, I'll come back if I find anything else. Alright guys, here's row 40. It's the one we found the ender on. So, I'll tell you what. Let's open it together. Just to see if maybe there's more in there than just that one. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I got to get new tripod set up. Because I would sure like to have more than one wheat cent in there. But this is the first box of 2021 that penny box that I'm hunting. Alright, we're going to have a little explosion there. Alright. See if we can get these without blowing them up. Look at there. Act like I've done this a couple times. Alright. So we know we got the one. It's a 1957 out of Denver. So add it to the 50s. Let's lay this out and see if there might be another one in there. Let's see. It's a 68. Well, there's a 2009. So I'm not seeing another wheat cent. So that's probably it for this roll. Blazer 87. Funny you say a Blazer of an 87, but anyway. Alright, well, I'll hunt the roll. If I find anything worth bringing you back on, I will. If not, we did get the 1957 out of roll 39. So I will see you on the next one. Hey guys, roll 30. I want you to look at this. I don't want to touch it too much. But look at this 1969. That thing is almost in perfect condition. It's that, sorry for the light there, but that is a blazer. That is definitely going to get flipped up. I'm going to put it down. So, alright, I'm going to finish hunting the roll out. And then get to roll 31. So, stay tuned. If I find anything worth bringing in, I'll bring in. So, just, we'll be back. I'm sorry, I'm kind of shook up about that one. That one, I didn't expect to get a 69 that looked that good. So, anyway, let me finish hunting this roll out, and then I'll bring you in on the next find. Alright guys, roll 41. Got our next find. A 1956D. Not a bad shape. Let's check it for the D over D. It's just so crowded up you can't really see anything. So, not too bad. That makes our 5th wheat cent from the 50s. Let me just go through here just a little bit. And, uh-oh, got a foreign right there. Get this zoomed in right. Let's see. 1994. That's the first foreign of the box. It's been kind of slow, but I am getting some some good coins like this one here. Sorry, this phone, that's 81D. I mean, these are all kind of the better looking of the group. I'm gonna go through here real quick and see if maybe there's another wheat cent. That's a 61D. So no more. But anyway, alright, well, I'm gonna finish hunting the roll. If I find anything else in this roll, I'll bring you back. Alright, roll 43. Got our next find. 1946 out of Philly. Sorry about that, dropped it. So that's the second one from the 40s. It says it's got an inverted MM. So inverted mint mark. But we don't have a mint mark, so it isn't going to do us any good. Alright, we'll add it to the collection. So, I guess while I got you here, might as well kind of thumb through these. There's a 1994. We'll look for the DDR extra column. I'm not seeing it. So, I mean, there is a column there, but that's just a regular column, I believe. Alright, well, I'll put that to the side anyway. We'll check it out even further. 82, 73. We'll just hunt this row together. 84, it's got a DDO. Y'all may be able to see it better on than I can see it. Yep, I don't see it. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and hunt this roll out. And if I find anything, I'll bring in. I don't see any other wheat cents or foreigns. So, alright. Well, I'll bring you back if I find anything else. Alright guys, row 46. Got another wheat cent. I hadn't looked at it yet. So, let's see what it is. 1937. Well, that's a good one. Alright, that makes 2 in the 30s. So, pretty much all I've been finding is, well, a little bit of everything. These, like I said, are all the ones that are, that are shiny, blazer type. Like this 82, it's a zinc penny, but it's got some real cool rainbow toning, and kids will like that. you know, with some others, just kind of messing around. And this is all the copper that I've pulled out so far. So we'll have quite a bit of copper in this. But anyway, all right, well, I'll finish hunting this roll here, and if I find anything else, I'll bring you back in. All right, guys, roll 47. Found this 1960D. I looked for the small date over large date, didn't see it. But over here, I did see that. Now, I did kind of hit it with my fingernails, you can see where but that is a raised area. So, just a little extra on the coin there, but you know, it's neat just seeing that kind of stuff, little errors and stuff. But I hadn't checked the rest of it to see if there was anything else, which I don't see anything. Let's flip it over and see if anything's back here. Sorry if I'm moving a little erratic here. I know there's no doubling on the reverse, but never hurts to look. You can find die cracks or die chips or anything. So it looks like we got a neat little die chip there. Don't know how that happened. Could have been anything broke on there and chipped the die or got stuck in there. So pretty neat. Alright, well, if I find anything else in this row, I'll let you know. Alright, guys, well, that box is done. And what we ended up with was the one Canadian penny from 1994. Got one wheat penny from the teens, two from the 30s, two from the 40s, 6 from the 50s. I got 4 1959. They're all D's. I ended up with 26 2009s. Not too bad. That's the most I've ever found. And then a good stack of Blazers that I'll check against the album to see if they upgrade. And also over here, I kept these two because they pretty good tone on them. Kids might like that. And then I've got these 3 here, and they all have die cracks on them. 2 of them have die cracks right here at the top of the Lincoln Memorial. And this one right here has a die crack that goes across the top where it says, "In God We Trust." So that was the box. And I don't have a scale to weigh it, but that's the copper that I pulled out of that box, which isn't too bad. Pretty good load. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Leave a comment, positive or negative, it doesn't matter. The negative comments help me get the channel better. So anyway, I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all on the next hunt.